Can you hear me?
My others is just shot. So, when I come else, I'll find another pair of gates. He could $20.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
Automatically switch over between audio.
Are you getting the feedback look over there? Am I hearing Starbucks audio on your side?
Yeah, I can hear it, but I can still hear good. Pretty much the only bad thing is the background noise. But you know, when you talk, I can still hear you.
I will see if I can. So what have you seen interesting this morning in the market space? Anything outside of all the JP coin talk? JP coin.
I'm just like, what?
You need to go to REI.
You know what? Most people never understood what Ripple was. So they don't see a problem with JP Morgan. You know,
I'm sorry, repeat that. They don't see a problem with what?
With JP Morgan coin.
I looked at the ones at Walmart.
Well, what JP Morgan coin is going to do is give them immediate affiliations for a stable coin. Bank affiliation, bank relationships. They ain't got to go find no alliances. They're built in.
Right. Well, you know, banks create money, right? We all know that. So all this is the U.S. is another form of U.S. dollar, right? And
another form of what? I'm sorry?
It's just another form of U.S. dollar. So I don't.
Maybe you'll be able to hear me better.
I did. That whatever you did works great.
Yeah. Okay, and let me switch these over. All right.
That's much better.
Yeah.
I lost my Bluetooth, my only little jacked up black Bluetooth Sonys I had. So we back to the over the ear cone deals, which are my music headphones, but they sound great.
Right. No, but what I was saying was, you know, like my last conversation with somebody on the street about JP Morgan, you know, banks create money, and you know, most of the money that we already have is digital. So it's just, you know, it's just another form of USD.
Right.
You know, like the actual software that runs the US dollar now might be on something called Quora, because I remember they had that conversation years ago when I was watching them. I can't remember his name. He was an Irish cat, and I remember him looking back at the camera, and he was like, "Okay, Bitcoin is dead. All right, so now what? What are we gonna do?" And that was when that whole banking consortium fell out. You know, they were thinking that they were gonna that shared ledger system that they called R3 Corda was gonna work out. So that's all this is, you know, because they eventually started fighting with each other, and the whole thing fell apart.
I got you. You mean as far as the developers?
Yeah, because everybody wanted to keep secrets and have some type of competitive edge. And if everybody has a shared ledger, then everybody can see what the other person is doing.
Oh, is that the open source side of it you're talking about?
Well, no. So Ripple is just a DLT, right? Distributed ledger. And the security mechanism is given by known partners. So if you have known partners and the cabal is small, then you can have some reasonable security guarantees because it's not open to the public, and you can control all of the variables. But the problem is Wells Fargo can't lie to JP Morgan. Or
this is on the Ripple DLT.
Well, I mean the R3 quarter, right? So they tried to, I guess R3 quarter was their answer to Ripple, which was a whole brand new banking cartel. And so it didn't work out because they couldn't figure out how to work with each other. You know, it required consensus and trust. And they couldn't figure that out. So it was like a celebrity death match. You know, if that dramatization in that movie was anything like it is in real life, then you can kind of see why. You remember that movie, The Big Short? Remember when they were in that room with Paulson and they were going at each other talking about who fucked up and who did this and who did that? You know, you could kind of see, you know, how toxic and competitive those relationships were.
Right.
So when you're trying to have a shared ledger, you know, nobody wants that because you can't have secrets. And so who gets to keep the secrets?
Right. So what is the implications of the JMP coin? That just supposed to be another tether, basically?
Well, I mean, to me, it was just another Ripple. I mean, you know, everybody knows, you know, JP Morgan can form its own chain because they got their own network.
Right.
And they can form their own coin and monetize it as long as it functions just like the USD. You know, you can take the US dollar, digitize it, and slap anything you want on the front of it. Feds don't care. If it can be, can we tax it and can we shut it down? You know, so you can call Fed coin whatever you want to call it. So, but as long as we can see visibility into your transactions, shut that shit down and tax it, who cares? And because, you know, it's regulated. Everything's, you know, you can't use it without being KYC'd AML. So, you know, it doesn't matter. The blockchain has eliminated that that line. You still there? I can't hear you.
You hear me now?
Oh, yeah, you back.
Yeah, my bad. That kicked off. You know what I did?
You hit the wrong button.
For sure. So finish what you were saying.
Oh, you know, my closing comment about you know, JP Morgan was that as long as it's JPM coin, you know, has a brand on it, right? So, you know, I envision the future of the Fed coin in our new cashless society. You can slap any brand label you want on it because it's like the Fed coin is like a white label solution for cryptocurrency. You can slap it on the front. We don't care because we can tax it. You know, we have ultimate granular, you know, viewpoint into all transactions everywhere.
Right. Because it's on the blockchain.
Because it's on their
blockchain. So will they have to come up with some type of block explorer or some type of transparent way for people to see those transactions?
Yeah. I mean, but is it going to be open to the public? Maybe not. It'll probably be something like a Bloomberg terminal.
Did you see did you see the piece just coincidentally they talked about 2018 was the biggest year for cyber attacks in like a decade?
Yeah, I mean, I got attacked the other night 4 times in a row. Somebody was trying to reset my password on PayPal.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. My website. So I'm about to move everything over to a new virtual private server, consolidate everything, change all my passwords, and then I got to throw Cloudflare web application firewall up in front of everything.
What are you using? How many characters are you using for right now for passwords? I know they got all these different keys that come out now.
Well, yeah, I use a product called Dashlane, but there's another one called 1Password. So I know my name has come up in dark web searches, you know, and that's how you get spam and stuff. You know, so whenever there's a big data breach, you know, your name is out there. So I don't have any weak passwords on anything. You know,
guess where these came from?
Oh, you still got them. I've been ate mine.
Absolutely. Well, got cold. I had to pull out the reinforcements. I went to vitamin C infusion, everything else, brother. But right now, we're definitely in flu season down here.
Yeah. Yep.
What was I going to ask you about? Have you done the charting today?
Yeah. I was doing some stuff. I found this weed one. Let me bring it. Let me show it to you. Share.
What do you think about that Tim Draper article?
I didn't see the Tim Draper article. Yeah, can you see this?
I can.
So, in the hyperwave group, the guy was like, "This is a hyperwave, and this is 7 right here."
Oh wow!
So if that's 7, I haven't had a chance to draw a chart on it, but we know where 7 is going, right?
Right.
So I'm looking at the option chain on this motherfucker, trying to see. So later on, so you know, I'm thinking without doing it, I'm thinking this is like 1 down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this one would be probably something like 2. Then we got You might have 3 here. Four. Five. And then 6. And right now we at 6. So once I draw this fucker with exact lines and dates, then we know in here, we know where we going, right? That's the power of trading this hyperbolic, right? If this shape holds, then we know where we're going, right? So we got to go down. We're going all the way down this line. So we can choose an option 2 years out because we know it's gonna hold this line. Right. So
when we short it?
Yeah, a put, option put. So here's the thing that we don't know. We don't know how steep it's gonna be, right? But it could go down like Bitcoin, you know, then you get a bump up and it hit the line, back down and hit that line again. So once we give it enough time, once we give it enough time, right, we'll and we get some touches, right, and we can start to draw this line, then we kind of know.
And that's candidate growth. Do we care why that's happening?
No. Because, well, and so that's the thing that he says, right, is that's the thing that Tyler says is that the shape itself holds up under any fundamental analysis, markets, news, whatever. It doesn't matter because whatever's going on in the world is expressing itself in this symmetry.
I got you.
And so out of all of the stocks that are in a bubble, this one particular set, this subset, expresses itself in this shape.
I got you.
And when this shape holds up, or rather as it develops, because you will know, like, see, I'm on the weekly chart now, so we'll know in probably 4 to 6 weeks how the line 7 is shaping up. We just know it's going down, and it's going down to phase 1, which is all the way down here.
Jeez.
Right? So the thing that we don't know is how long it's going to take to get there. It could be, you know, but we don't know. So what we're waiting on is the 200-day. I don't even know if it's been around 200 days.
Yeah, candidate growth been around for a minute. It's one of the ones that was on that spreadsheet I sent you some time back.
Okay, so if we throw in the
got somebody just booked my house. I'm preoccupied mentally. Booked my house the weekend of March 15th to the 17th. Coming from Huntsville, Alabama, talking about a party. Birthday party, birthday set. I'm so tired of this shit, you have no clue.
Okay, so the 200 just appeared right here. So the short term, so this is the medium term right here. So, right, so the short term has just turned over right here. I don't know if you can see it.
I can.
Yeah, see? Short term is just turning over. So based on consensus, you would be out of this trade the moment the short term crosses, right? Or the moment the price falls below the short term moving average.
I got you. I wrote that down.
Right. So you would need to be out of this trade now. So now's the time. I mean, it just depends on how much balls you got and how much faith you have in the hyperwaves. So, because it's going down. So that's why I'm just like, let me see if I can find the option chain. See.
Hey, Champ, hold on 1 second. I'm in panic mode. I gotta run to the car and trying to find my power cable.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have an idiot moment. Hey, just FYI, I think I have left my power cable at the house moving too fast trying to get out for the termite inspection. So if I die, I hit it when I get back to my mom's.
Oh, okay. How much juice you got left?
Let's see. 11%. Can't believe I did that, man. That's just incredible. I was trying to beat the termite people because they had to do some expensive work.
Right.
Beat them out the house, trying to pack up in the office and move quick. I rolled it up. I think I either left it sitting in the office or something. I got to get another one of these things. The one I got is temperamental. It's just done got stressed out.
Oh, okay.
That really sucks. I wasn't planning to go back home for 5, 6 o'clock.
Yeah. You know what? That's why I went and bought 2. I got 2 batteries. So I leave one at my docking station, and I have a battery backup, everything I need for mobile. I have 2 sets of everything. So it stays in my backpack. So all I got to do is disconnect my laptop and throw it in my bag because everything I need to set up wherever I need to go is already in my backpack.
So you have a docking station for your MacBook?
Well, because I got a lot of peripherals. I got 2 drives,
I got you.
2 screens.
Keep connecting and hooking up.
Yeah, then you just gotta take everything apart, and I'm just like, that's how you mess around and forget shit, right?
I got to hit this girl back. She's added more people to her reservation.
Yeah, but I'm looking at this put January 15th, 2021. At $42.50, it's $140.
Where you at?
Yahoo Finance option change.
Yeah, I'm looking at where you at as far as your. I got you.
You see it? So at $42.50 strike price, it's $140 right here. That's the price, current price. So you can't beat that. That's $140 insurance policy on 100 shares of this.
Candidate growth.
That you know is going in the shitter.
And what's the term?
Well, the option is out till January 15th of 2021.
I got you.
So that's when your option expires. So where's that at? That's all the way
right here, 2021. Not far out. 2 years.
Right. So how much? So here's the thing. We're probably going to at least make it to here. All right. So you could actually just draw the line to here.
Right. You see what it's like. That date.
Yep. Draw it to that date if you're going to play the option. What is that? January 15th. Yeah, we put it at January the 11th because that must be a Friday. Let me see.
How much on the 140? How much we potentially make?
On $140? Shit, let me see. What is it? CG. Let's see what the price is. 10.